This is the third of 4 videos on treehouse construction. Hi, my name's Chesnut, and I'm sitting at the top of the apex of my treehouse, 24 feet up in the trees. And today we will cover the roof installation. 5 arch beams were built and became the cornerstone of the treehouse. The importance of the arch beam drawing cannot be overstated. I conducted destructive testing on several different curved beams to determine the best beam specifications. Then I could complete the drawing of the beam that was the strongest. The beam strength was achieved by maintaining the grain of wood throughout the curved sections. The arch ceiling looked like the inside of an upside-down boat. I got this idea from an experience at a summer camp in Spokane, Washington. Campers got the opportunity to build their own 12-foot long collapsible kayak. Who knew? Canvas covered the seams. 4 strips of wood gave it rigidity, and 2 oval wooden ribs were used to expand the top and bottom before locking it in place and creating a seaworthy kayak. I was 12 years old at the time and fascinated by the strength of the ribs. The source of ideas for a treehouse come from a multitude of different places and experiences. And that's what it's all about. I wanted to connect the building of the treehouse to my own life experiences as much as possible. There are 5 of these curved beams in the treehouse. The drawing shows you the 5 sections of the beam. 1 on top, 2 on the side, and 2 on the bottom. The sections are attached with 4 lap joints that are reinforced by steel brackets attached with carriage bolts. My next problem was to solve how to build a fixture that would hold a curved beam that is 4 feet high and 8 feet long. The beam would be sitting on the top plates of my walls at 8 feet. Give the treehouse a combined height of 12 feet. I used the same principle that I had used for the floor frame. Check twice and cut once. I used cutout sections from 1/2-inch plywood to develop the templates for each section in the fixture. This helped me determine the correct orientation of the beams to cut and the curves. Now here is a question for the ages. How do you have a straight roof with curved beams? Here's a short answer. It won't be pretty. I took the opportunity to answer this question while I had the roof beams set up on the patio. I fabricated 5 pieces to cover the apex. Then I used 20 scrap pieces from all the curved sections that were cut. These fit perfectly, and the 2x3 furring strips became the vertical support strips to connect everything together. I used duct tape to hold everything so I could check it and mark the locations of use. I would also use this time on the patio to verify how I will install 4 skylights attached to these curved beams. Once these 2 questions were answered, it was time to get the curved beams installed in the treehouse. I'm sitting up in Hillary's loft. The ceiling inside is the coolest section of the treehouse. There are 2 exposed curved beams which produce the curved ceiling with the 1x3 by 8 foot long furring strips that run end to end. Fluorescent lights were added to get some reflective light on the ceiling. 2 skylights allow plenty of natural light to come through the loft area. The additional 4 feet of ceiling height makes the inside of the treehouse 12 feet high. The curved oak ceiling looks like the bottom of a boat. Hey, we're back and we're up on the top of the roof, 24 feet up in the trees. And I love it up here. I'm got my safety line that I'm hooked into for safety, and I have a harness on as well to keep me safe. Up here we're going to talk about the Autoron roofing, which is asphalt-based roofing, and our 4 skylights. The Ondura roofing are lightweight asphalt-based panels. They're 6.5 feet long and 3 feet wide. They covered the rooftop down to the bottom and sealed the 4 skylights. Special Enduro nails were used to attach the panels to the roof supports. They had a roof vent component that sealed the top of the skylight and used special nails to secure the component. I used scaffolding to work from the bottom of the roof by clamping the panels and holding them in place. Then I used the skylight frames to squeeze through and use auto-on nails to secure the top of the panels. The south side panels stayed clean and the steep pitch on the roof helps. However, the north side gets very little sun and this allowed mold to grow. This is similar to moss growing on the north side of a tree due to limited light levels. But skylight domes were added to a special black Enduro panel that are designed for air vents and pipes. The dome was attached to the roofing panel and then it was placed over the frame and a sealant was used to secure it to the surrounding roof panels. Skylight domes are special accessories to any structure and their expense is well worth it. I installed 4 skylights to add more natural light to the treehouse. The frames were big enough for me to squeeze through and complete their installation. This allowed me to anchor the 2x3 furring strips that lined the ceiling and surrounded the skylight frames. This is the end of the roof walkthrough. Please remember to check out Chesnut Treehouse Building Services at our website, chesnuttreehouse.com. Thank you very much.